Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Top Branded Coins, where we uncover the hidden gems that could be sitting right in your pocket, or tucked away in a forgotten coin jar. And let me tell you, today's coin is nothing short of a game changer. It's not just any old coin, we're talking about a coin that could potentially be worth more than $100,000. Yes, you heard that right, 6 figures for a small 20p coin. But not just any 20p coin, it's the incredibly rare 1982 UK Elizabeth II 20p coin. Now, before we get into the juicy details about what makes this coin so valuable, I have a quick request. If you love discovering rare coins or want to know how to turn your loose change into cash, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. And make sure you ring the notification bell so you never miss a single upload from us. We've got amazing content coming up that you absolutely don't want to miss. Alright, let's dive right into it. Let's start with a little history, because every great treasure has an incredible backstory, right? The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the UK's decimalisation process, a transition that had been in the works since the 1960s. Decimalisation meant that Britain was switching from the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to the simpler system we know today, 100p to a pound. But why the 20p? Up until 1982, the smallest coin with a value close to 20p was the florin, which was worth 2 shillings or 10 new pence after decimalisation. However, there was a gap between the 10p and the 50p coins, so the Royal Mint decided to introduce the 20p to bridge that gap and make transactions easier. Now if you think that sounds like a simple process, think again. The introduction of any new coin denomination is a huge deal for the Royal Mint, and they wanted to make sure this one stood out. They gave the 20p a unique 7-sided shape, a heptagon, to be exact, making it instantly recognizable by touch alone. It was also smaller than both the 10p and 50p, striking the perfect balance between the two. But here's where it gets interesting. 1982 was the very first year the 20p coin was struck, and that alone makes it significant for collectors. First-year issues are always in demand because they represent the beginning of a coin's history. But hold on, we're just scratching the surface. The real excitement comes from the rare errors that were made during the minting process in 1982. Here's the thing, during the minting process, especially in the early years of a new coin's production, mistakes can and do happen. These error coins are what collectors dream about, and 1982 was no exception. Some of the errors that occurred during the production of the 1982 20p coin have made a few of these coins incredibly valuable. Double strikes. One of the most valuable errors is a double strike, where the coin is struck twice by the die, causing the design to be imprinted twice. These coins are extremely rare, and if you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, it could easily be worth over $100,000. Misaligned dies. Another error is when the dies used to strike the coin are misaligned, causing one side of the coin to be off-center. This gives the coin a distinctive, lopsided appearance. While not as dramatic as a double strike, misaligned dies can still fetch significant sums at auction, especially if the error is severe. Clipped planchets. In some cases, the blank metal discs, called planchets, used to make the coins were improperly cut, leading to clipped planchets. This means a small portion of the coin is missing along the edge. While these coins are more common than double strikes or misaligned dies, they can still be worth thousands, depending on the severity of the clip and the coin's condition. These errors are incredibly rare, and the combination of being a first-year coin and having these minting mistakes makes the 1982 20p coin one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Now, I know what you're thinking, how do we know these coins are worth so much? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about auction prices and real-world sales that have blown collectors' minds. In recent years, rare error coins have seen a surge in value, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. In the case of the 1982 UK 20p coin, several examples of error coins have sold for jaw-dropping prices at auction, with some reaching the 6-figure mark. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1982 20p coin, because this coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a small work of art. On the obverse, that's the front side of the coin. For those of you new to the hobby, we have the iconic profile of Queen Elizabeth II. The design was created by the talented artist Arnold Machin, whose depiction of the Queen appeared on all UK coins from 1968 until the late 1980s. This portrait shows Her Majesty wearing the famous Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which was a wedding gift to her from her grandmother, Queen Mary. What's special about this portrait? Well, this was one of the last times this specific depiction of Queen Elizabeth II was used on British coins before a new portrait was introduced in 1985. That makes the 1982 20p one of the final coins to feature Mackin's version of the Queen, adding another layer of historical significance to this piece. On the reverse side of the coin, we have a striking image of a crowned Tudor rose. This design was created by William Gardner, and it symbolizes England's long and storied royal history. The Tudor rose has been a symbol of the English monarchy since the 15th century, when the House of Lancaster and the House of York united under Henry VII, bringing an end to the Wars of the Roses. The rose design is simple yet elegant, and the crown above it adds an extra touch of regal authority. But here's something that only the sharpest collectors know: some 1982 20p coins were struck with design flaws that make them stand out from the rest. These flaws have turned what would otherwise be a modest coin into a potential $100,000 treasure. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. What makes the 1982 UK Elizabeth II 20p coin so valuable? And more importantly, why could it be worth over $100,000? First, let's talk about mintage. The Royal Mint produced a large number of 1,982 20p coins, over 40 million in total. You might be thinking, that doesn't sound rare, and you'd be right. For most of those coins. However, it's the rarity within the mintage that makes this coin stand out. Why the 1982 20p is so rare and valuable, discuss the mintage figures and explain why, despite a relatively high production, only a small fraction of these coins are considered valuable. Introduce the concept of error coins, and how mistakes in the minting process have made certain 1982 20p coins extraordinarily rare. The $100,000 mystery, rare error coins, dive into the most famous error with the 1982 UK 20p, the misaligned dies, clipped planchets, and striking issues. Explain what makes a specific error coin so valuable and how these mistakes can increase the value to well over $100,000. Showcase actual auction results where rare 1982 20p coins have sold for massive sums, with examples from recent years. Grading and condition, how to spot the $100,000 coin, the importance of coin grading, mint state, MS, proof-like coins, and how professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can make or break the value of your 1982 20p. Explain how condition plays a huge role in determining whether your coin is worth face value or closer to that six-figure jackpot. Step-by-step guide for viewers to examine their coins, highlighting common features of high-grade rare 20p pieces. What to do if you own one. Discuss the best practices for preserving and protecting these rare coins. Advice on selling, where and how to sell auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms like. The importance of authentication and getting your coin graded before sale to maximize its value. Similar coins that could also be worth a fortune. Briefly compare the 1982 20p with other coins from the same era that could also fetch impressive amounts at auction. Keep the audience intrigued by suggesting other lesser-known treasures they might find in their collections. Final call to action, have you checked your change lately? The next 20p coin you hold could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. So don't wait. Check those pockets, check those jars, and let me know in the comments if you found anything interesting. Encourage audience interaction by asking them to share their own finds or questions in the comments section. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Top Branded Coins so you never miss another exciting discovery. Hit the notification bell so you're always the first to know about rare coins like this. See you in the next video. Conclusion. This structure allows you to maintain excitement from the introduction all the way through to the end. Each section is packed with intriguing facts, potential financial value, and calls to action that will keep your viewers engaged.